UFC Freedom 250 card just got finished, and oh my gosh, this is such a banger, such a banger ass card. I love the fights. Every single fight was honestly like top class, top of its class. This shit was such a beauty, bro. Like, there was no decisions at all. None. All of them were finishes. We got all finishes. Badass fights. Dude, and the production was so sick to watch. Awesome to see. We'll get into the Ilia and Justin because I did lag. I'm not sure if anybody else did, but if you did, let me know. But we'll get into that later, you know, when we talk about Ilia versus Gane. Because, oh my god, we fucking did it. We fucking did it, boys. Now listen, I'm so sorry, Justin. I'll never disrespect you again, man. I'll never disrespect you again, alright? I'm so sorry. I'll never disrespect you, man. Because, oh my god, he actually pulled off the upset, which is crazy. Overall, bro, this event was so badass. UFC Freedom 250 just wrapped up. Today, we're going to be doing a breakdown of what happened on the cards. And, man, let's just jump right into it, bro. Man, round 1 versus Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Killer fight, by the way. Like, man, I was worried. Because both of them came in at first, and Lopez was throwing his regular, jab, hook, and then he started throwing head kicks, and I was like, okay, it's a little, getting a little interesting. But overall, in the first round, he's kind of, doing his jabs at first. But Garcia, man, Garcia was popping those jabs out there, managing the distance so good. And honestly, dude, he was doing such a good job at keeping the range. Like, keeping the range. He knew where to find Diego Lopez each time, so he would just hit like a a jab, looping right or something like that. But then Garcia starts landing some big 1-2s. Boom, boom. Like, he's putting some pop on the shots now. And then he lands a good loop hook that lands on Diego Lopez. And then another thing that I thought was pretty interesting from Steve Garcia's plan was the oblique calf stomps. Bro, man, that shit is so effective. He was doing them slightly, but I feel like if you actually added a little bit of steam into that, you could do some real damage. But around the 2 minutes, man, Diego Lopez, every single time Garcia would come in with the crash, Lopez would throw an elbow. And around the 2 minute mark, Lopez threw an elbow, bro, and it cracked Garcia bad. It was a great first round. I will say that. Sorry, I kind of lost my word of statements there. But round ends, and I had Steve going into it 1-0. Second round, bro, right off the gate, bang, they're clashing. Boom, boom, boom. Right off the gate, boom, boom. Lopez clashes in, Steve clashes in. Like, I'm talking like nice shots are landing from both. Like, like hook, uppercut. We got body shot, big right hand over the top. And Steve, bro, for being so long, like he is so good at knowing like where to stay, how to control the management. Like distance wise, control the distance management wise. Like he knows when to jump into the void and when to get out. And honestly, bro, Lopez started landing some really nasty jabs around like the 4 minute mark into the second round. Like when we were going, like the first minute passes by, boom, boom. Then he starts really popping the jabs. And then they start landing on each other again. It's a little clash. Garcia's still using those little obliques, little stompy kicks, you know what I mean? Steve using his range, landing good lead hooks. Boom, boom, boom. Using his jab, stiffen that out. Lopez then started getting aggressive. Man, they start the clash. Pops the jab. Lopez slips. Lands a left hook. Lopez rocks Steve. Steve literally falls to a knee, gets back up, and then Lopez like hits him again. I think it was a right. I think he hit him with a right. Lopez literally got on top, finished the fight, and Garcia was like literally knocked out cold in front of the White House. The first fight to start off the card. Bang, bro. That was like that shit. I was like, oh my gosh, that shit was crazy, man. But honestly, what's next for Diego Lopez, bro? Give him Charles Oliveira if he wants to move up to 155. Because I understand he's kind of locked out of the 145 title picture. Hey, give him Charles Oliveira. That literally makes the most sense. It's the perfect card for him. I mean, perfect fight for him. Like I said in my last video, you got to do Diego Lopez versus Charles Oliveira, Rio card main event, co-main event, Carlos Prates versus Michael Morales. Bang, book it. Next fight though, man, people freaking doubted me, man. Listen, man. Round 1 TKO by Bo Nickel. Bro, this is a great performance by Bo Nickel. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta apologize to him too, because I kind of been disrespectful to him on two. But, alright, match starts. Bo Nickel lands an explosive double leg. Bro, Kyle Dawk, why the fuck would he throw up a buggy? Bro, he really thought he was gonna get a buggy on Bo Nickel, bro. The man who literally went to a decision grappling with Ryan Gordon. I mean, Gordon Ryan. Did I say Ryan Gordon? I meant Gordon Ryan. But why the fuck would he throw up a buggy, bro? I was laughing my ass off when I seen that. But, man, Bo Nickel's on top. He's controlling very well, staying heavy. But then he starts landing some ground and pounds. And I was like, okay, hold on, Bo. Hold on, Bo. You cooking up now. Bo starts landing some big elbows. Bang, bang. Kyle, bro, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but dude is just laying on his back. Like, he doesn't do anything. He's just laying on his back. Bo Nickel and then they end up getting stood up. So I was like, all right. You know, you don't want no boring fights at the White House. I totally understand. Kyle Dawkins still can't find his range. He doesn't know how, like, honestly seemed like this man, like, got, I don't know what, like, I don't know if it was, like, the scared lights. I don't know if it was, like, a bug. But, dude, I don't know if he hit his head. I don't know if Bo Nickel, like, just, you know, completely, like, hit him with an elbow, made Kyle Dawkins lose his memory or some shit. But tell me why the fuck Kyle Dawkins completely, like, just lost the ability how to fight. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, he started getting pieced up by Bo Nickel bad. Like, Bo Nickel was throwing a front kick. Dude, he threw a front kick that landed right in, like, Kyle Dawkins' face. I'm not even gonna lie, if he had more pop on that, like Machida, dude, I'm telling you, we would have seen another Tony Ferguson and Michael Chandler moment. Dude, and then Bo Nickel rocked him. Like, oh my goodness. Like, he ended up rocking him. But before that, he was landing some nice shots. Like, boom, boom, left hook, right hand. Like, he was landing some nice, man. You know, his little signature overhand that he does. But like I said, man, he ended up dropping him. Finished the fight with elbows on top. Got it done. Round 1 TKO. And honestly, man, I like to formally apologize for mistaking this upset. That's on me. And the disrespect shown to this man. I don't think he's top level yet. But he has real potential. Alright? Listen. Give him like a few more. Like probably like 2-3 more. And then we can talk about like a ranked. Because this is a great win. This is actually a good-ass win. Kyle Dawkins, this was a good win. If he beat him, I was like, okay, I got to take him serious now. Even though I understand his wrestling background credentials. I understand that's all legit. But this is MMA. This isn't just wrestling. But anyways. Wow. Conor McGregor, you got to come back and fight somebody. Oh, my God. Oh, hell no, mate. All right. Let's just get this one right out the way, man. Chandler, straight off the gate, came out aggressive. Like, Roofy, like, as soon as it, like, he said, fight, are you ready? Fight, are you ready? Let's work. Roofy, like, pushed right away. Like, he took the middle of the octagon, controlled it, and was really able to, like, do a good job controlling it. But Chandler came out aggressive. Like, he's trying to get on the inside, trying to, you know, shift, blah, blah, blah. Trying to get on the inside, but he just can't because Roofy's so long, and he's got that, like, Brazilian stance. Too bad I don't have a face cam, so y'all can't see what I'm doing, but he's got that, like, that Brazilian stance where it's, like, hands down by his hips. He's got the, like, they, like, swing them like hooks. But, like, that's kind of, like, his stance. But Roofy did a good job controlling the middle. Like, he had a good jab, slow and patient. You know, he didn't try forcing anything that didn't need to be there. And he was leaning heavy forward, and I think he did that only because of, like, the anti-wrestling of Chandler. That's why I think he did. Because Chandler did try a few takedowns, but he completely failed. But, bruh. Oh my god, this fucking guy. Oh, this fucking guy, bro. Chandler, I don't know what. He had a good game plan coming in. I shit you not. He started, like, he ate, like, a few shots. Chandler just switched away from the game plan. He was like, nah, fuck that. You know, Chandler does what Chandler does, man. He started swinging wildly, started to get cracked. Bro, when Rufy and the nerd state, excuse me, and that nerd team enter the flow state, it's a dangerous game playing with them. Because Rufy was landing some nasty body shots. Like, he was ripping to the body, coming up top, bop, bop, and boom. He'd hit like a left hook, right hook, uppercut, back to the right. And then, yeah, he was just like ripping like shots, like big shots. And then he started throwing wheel kicks. Like, he threw about like 3 of them fuckers. 2 of them landed too. Chandler's tough. I will say that. He's tough as fuck. Because, dude, man, he landed threw 3 wheel kicks and landed 2 of them, and the last one ended the fight. Because Chandler, dude, he hit like this like MJ pose. You know, when he gets up on the heels and he does that hee hee. You know, that little pose? Yeah, he did that. But basically, he was on his knees when he did that. And then Rufy just, boom, hit him with the big left. And then it was just over. It was over. The fight was stopped. And that's the end. I think of Chandler's career, man. I think he is done after this. What's next for Rufy? Honestly, give him BSD versus Patty. Like, that's, like, you got to either give him the winner. You got to give him the winner of that. I think either way, whichever way the card flips, it's a great matchup. Him versus Patty, badass fight. Somebody is definitely going to sleep. Both young prospects, hungry for finishes. They're both exciting fighters, so that's exciting. BSD, hey, you got to go get your redemption back, man. Get that get back. But, yeah, I already said Bo Nick. Yeah, okay, I did that. Okay, Josh Hokit, Derek Lewis. Man, I will say, this was actually a little bit better fight than I expected. I was excited. Man, we were excited as hell to watch this. Yes, we were. Nah, but round 1, man, Hokit and Lewis come out. They're staying at range. You know, Hokit starts landing like few leg kicks, you know, little stomps, but he's not like snapping them. He's just kind of like tapping, just to kind of like annoy Derek Lewis to try to like bait him to come in, or at least that's kind of what I was thinking. But dude, Josh Hokit threw a fucking spinning wheel kick. I understand this man wrestled at 185, was an NFL player, I know that. But bro, he threw that shit 3 times. 3 times. Who the fuck do you think you are throwing that shit 3 times? The last time he threw that shit, he fell on his ass. And that was the last time he threw that. But nah, honestly, he was super fun. It was super fun watching him throw that because I was like, oh man, I didn't know he could move like that. But Lewis stayed patient, I will say. He stayed very patient. And at first, like, I'll say for the first like 2-3 minutes, Lewis kind of seemed like he was trying to like establish a jab. Like, he was kind of like keeping that hand out, throwing that out there, throwing that, you know, the little Derek Lewis special, you know, where he like, who looks like a GTA NPC kind of like rocking side to side. Yeah, it's kind of like what he was like. Just imagine that. Yeah, that's what that is. But basically, Lewis is Lewis. This man just starts swinging. He starts swinging, bro, just for the fences. Like, I don't know, he just whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like, whoa, hold on, buddy. Chill out now. You got too much dip on your chip, bud. No, but tried. He really did try. Like landing a few big shots, as I was saying. Got too much dip on your chip. But he swung wildly, and it did not go well. Because honestly, Hoke had a big takedown. And honestly, bro, what the fuck did Lewis look so helpless, bro? He looked like he was fucking slipping in baby oil. Trying to like stand up off, like he's all oiled up and shit. Trying to like stand up and he just keeps falling over. Like he literally just kept rolling to his back. Dude, Hoke was landing some big shots. Like when he was on top and just Derek Lewis just laying on his back like a fucking whale for some reason. Dude, Hoke was landing some big shots. Big shots, very patient. Dude, he was kind of calculating on where he wanted to hit. Like he would like wait, big right down the middle. Big run to the body. Big one to the top. Throw an elbow. Like, he was kind of patient on that. But that is kind of like his issue. Like, he can be patient, have high volume, but he just doesn't have that one KO, one tap. You know what I mean? And honestly, big elbows were cutting Lewis because he got cut open. He got cut open bad. And then the end of the round stops. So I had Hulk at 1-0. I will say that. Round 2. Bang! Motherfuckers start fighting. Boom, 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 boom. Both start landing. I would say Lewis, man, Derek Lewis, you little blob of a thing. Look, what the fuck you looking at me like that? Why you looking at me like I made him lose? You did that shit. No, but Lewis landed like maybe like 3 or 4 big shots. And Hoka did kind of run away. You know, he was not trying to eat none of those. He was like, oh, hell no. He understood the difference in the power of the shots. And it's good that he recognized that. Because if he did, oh man, Hoka probably would have got chinned. But then Hoka starts turning it up. He comes back. He starts turning up high volume. Lands a big overhand that really kind of like wobbled Lewis a bit. Then he starts slipping the jabs and starts popping his own jabs. Eventually ended up like crashing in, getting him up in the clinch, laying the elbows against the cage. And he's just like, then he starts really getting to work on Lewis. Just getting the clinch, boom, boom. Like he was giving him some big shots. I will say that, man. Big shots to the Black Beast. And then, man, he just dropped him. Just dropped Lewis. Doesn't like really like KO him, but he dropped him, and then Hoka got on top. Proceeded to land a few more, and the fight was called. Great win from Josh Hoka. Hoka should get Volkov next. Book it on the same card with Al. Oh my God, I forgot we can't even talk about that yet. Not yet. We're not going to talk about Alex's fight yet. God. Oh man, no. Oh, that was so painful. Book it on the same card with Gane versus Aspinall. We'll get to that fight real soon. But next fight on the card. Sean, dude, it's the Sugar Show, man. The Sugar Show. Dude, how can he not like Sean O'Malley? Dude, how does he not? Hey, man. Round 1, Sean takes the middle of the cage. Like, he took over. He was like, all right, we're going to fight right here. Pressuring Zahabi. Bro, Zahabi in the... when this match first started, bro, tell me why the fuck Zahavi looked like Preston Vines running around the cage and shit. What the fuck were you doing, Zahavi? What? Bro, he was running around the cage, avoiding all the shots. He was not fighting him. I was like, dude, what is he doing? I looked at my cousin straight up and I was like, bro, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's running around like Preston Vines. Man, I had this one in the bag. But dude, Sean was starting to target up the body. Like when Zahabi stopped his Preston Vines, little circuit show. Dude, Sean O'Malley started landing big to the body. He was landing some good ones. Like right hand to the body, right hand to the body. He would like feint up top. Zahabi would like shell up, big right hand to the body. Like there's another one where Sean O'Malley like landed a big right hand. Like he landed a big right hand to the body, and Zahabi like kind of like dropped his Philly shell a bit, and you could tell by his face that he didn't like that. It was earlier in round 1, but with the last 15 seconds left, Sean O'Malley throws a big right, stumbles Ayman Zahabi, throws another big left, and that's the end of the round. I will say though, in round 1, Zahabi though, dude, just I don't know what the fuck were you doing, moving like Preston Vines out there, dude. Like terrible movement. But I will say, man, what was interesting to see was him whipping the inside calf kicks like that. Like, he would run forward and then throw it. Especially when Sean O'Malley was stepping outwards, that's when he would run forward and then throw it. But he would, do his little, little jabs, wild hooks. But I had that first round, Sean, obviously, because, man, you could just tell. You just tell that Zahabi didn't want to be there. But round 2. Zahabi now he's really starting to run with these leg kicks. Like he's starting to land more and more. Let me see. It doesn't even say round 2. Yeah, it doesn't say. But I wish I could show you guys. But dude, Sean O'Malley, the Sugar Show. This man starts targeting the body even more. Like, he's like starting to really target the body. Zahabi does not like that. So every single time Sean would come in, target the body, Zahabi would run in and throw that leg kick too. And Sean kept, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he was not checking those. He was literally just like eating that shit. And I was like, all right. Eat it, but like, man, Cheeto, he hurt your leg last time, man. He did. And Sean punches, like, they weren't landing the cleanest neither. Like, they were kind of hitting the guard of Zahabi. So I was like, oh man, if you beat up that leg, kind of like slow down his movement, Zahabi is pretty durable. But then, bruh, Sean lands a big right hand, drops Zahabi. Zahabi, like, kind of like gets up for a minute. Bang! Gets KO'd bad by Sean O'Malley. Calls for the Peter Yan, as I called it, for the belt. Great win from Sean O'Malley. Next, I think he should, honestly, like, take on Corey Sandhagen. Take one more. If you don't want to wait around for the Merab and Peter Yan, take Corey Sandhagen. Or you could do Mario Batista. Like, winner of Corey versus Mario Batista. But I don't know about the title shot, man. I don't. Especially at this stage with Peter Yan, man. He's good. He's fucking good. He is. Speaking of the co-main events. This one hurts. Oh, fuck. This one hurts, man. Wow. What a co-main event, bro. Round starts. Alex Pereira comes out, fires a head kick right off the way. Starts slapping the low kicks. Like, he's a little bit of aggressive. Like, you can tell he's aggressive. It's like, uh-oh. Cyril Gane using his fast jabs as expected. Like, he's trying to jab and use his fast jabs. Switch stance. Ba, ba. Switch. Ba, ba, ba. You know what I mean? Like, swing some big shots. Alex, man, he threw a big head kick within like 90 seconds into the fight. So, like 3:30 left. Gane still popping the jab. Bah, bah. Gane tries to shoot for a takedown at 234, but fails. Fails the takedown. As you can see, 0% of 2. Tried to take him down in the first round and failed. Completely, like... I don't know if it was an actual takedown. It was probably just more like a scare. But Gane, using the front kicks, inside low kicks, using his distance, landing on Alex. 1-2, 1-2. Head kick, block. Like, Gane is starting to, like, really, like, land on Alex. You're like, okay, this is, getting a little bit nervous. These guys are heavyweights. Because Gane is starting to land, especially the jabs. Those jabs were super effective for Gane. Gane lands it at body. Like, he lands a heavy body kick. And then he ends up landing a right hook. And I was like, damn. Like, nasty body kick. And those landed pretty cleanly as well. Because, Alex just continues snapping the low leg kicks. And then Alex Pereira fires a right hand at the end. And Gane ate that pretty well. But, it definitely was like a moment where he, like, went backward. And he's like, oh, wow. He's got a lot of power. I better stay away from that. And I had it, end of the round, I had a 1-0 Gane. I kind of expected that. Gane was going to be out there, moving quick on the feet, popping the jabs, snapping kicks at him. Alex Pereira is kind of, trying to, like, work into the fight. I was kind of expecting that. But round 2, Alex starting to faint. He's fainting. He's starting to, like, trying to get into a little flow. But Gane's moving quick, man. He's, like, getting out of there too quickly for Alex. He's still landing hooks, popping the jab. He's moving quickly, switching stances, doing a very, very good job. Especially with the distance, speed control, management, all of that. Bruh. That 1 minute, like, this is probably like 4 minutes into... Well, 1 minute into the match. Sorry, 1 minute into the second round, excuse me. Gane dropped Alex Pereira with a jab. Alex... I shit you not, it was a fucking jab. Alex tried to wrestle. He tried. He tried to wrestle. Man, I could have sworn those were illegal back of the headshots. Let me know if I'm wrong below, but like when I was watching, I was like, oh wow, those must be illegal. I thought they were illegal, but they were just never called. But obviously, we know those don't never get called. But man, he was eating some big shots. Pereira was eating some big shots. He was eating a few elbows. Gane was, smacking him on the back of the head, clubbing him on the side of the face. Man, he's just beating the shit out of him. And I was like, oh my god, this can't be happening. And then, they get back up. Alex is like stumble legs. Like you can tell, like this man, if he gets hit cleanly, he's gonna go out. Like he's stumble legs. And Gane starts blasting him. Boom, boom. Big right. Clean left. Lead elbow. He ended up landing that elbow after he already landed like 4 or 6 hooks on Alex Pereira. I'm talking landed. Like Pereira put up his guard, but it honestly just like smacked the guard and like landed. And then Gane gets him up against the fence. Clinches. Bang! Lands a lead elbow. You could literally see that coming. I literally said out loud, I was like, oh, he's going to throw an elbow. Boom! Completely lands. Pereira's head, kind of wobbly. Gane continues to throw that jab. He's starting to like land big shots. Like he's throwing very big now. Rocks Pereira. Here, I'll show you this. Rocked Pereira, and that is the end of the fight. Oh yeah, I probably should have shown you guys all this. But that is the end of the fight, so Gane is now a 2-time intern champ. And honestly, Gane versus Aspinall rematch. That's elite. That's all we got to do. Alex, I don't know what's next for him. Probably go back down to 205 or probably just retire, man. I mean, I don't know if you want to keep fighting. I guess go back down to 205, but man, what a way to lose. That is such a shitty way. I guess heavy work doesn't work for him, dude. It doesn't. They're too big. Especially Gane. It's too big for him. But this first one, Diego Lopez's win. Let's go back through this real quick. Diego Lopez's win. Great win. Completely chinned him out cold. Diego Lopez on top. Nasty. Brutal win. Look at this. Diego Lopez aura farming. Gotta leave that like real quick. Diego Lopez aura farming. Beautiful. Then we got Mauricio Rufy. Nasty. Can't play the footage, otherwise I'll get copyrighted. But yeah, that's what I mean. Look at that. He's on all fours. Rufy landed. Oh, it was a right. It was a right hook. Like a right little shovel uppercut. Ended up completely flatlining Chandler. After this, Beltran steps in. It's over. But yeah, look at that. Landed a heel. Like he landed 3 of those. Like he threw 3 of those. Landed 2 of them cleanly, and the other one just was blocked. And that was the one that landed like kind of cleanly. Because like if you look right here, his glove's up here, but the heel part is like right above the glove. So he just missed it. And then you got Rufy Aura Farm. You know how I do. Bot Nickel. What can I say? I'm at Bo Nickel. I'll never disrespect you again. Great win. We talked about that. Derek Lewis. Fat blob of a thing. We talked about that. Sean O'Malley. Dude, the Sugar Show does it again, man. Sean O'Malley. Great TKO win. Pereira lost. But hey, with Pereira losing, John Jones did tweet. He said, congratulations to the new heavyweight champion, Gane. You looked great out there tonight. From the GOAT. Hey, man. I know he wanted that fight with Pereira. But shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyways. Last and not least. Excuse me. Oh, my God. Oh my God. We got to talk about Ilia Torpilla versus Justin Gage. As you can tell, bruh, Justin Gage is the new champion. Oh my gosh, this event was fucking nuts. Dude, I was so shocked watching this. Like literally the whole time, I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But let's talk. Let's talk about Justin Gage and Ilia Torpilla, man. I'm excited. Justin Gaethje. Dope man. He is the champion after beating Ilia Torpilla on the stool. Wow. What a way to... If he retires, this is a great way to end the legacy. Wow. Honestly, let's just get right into it, man. Let's just get right into it. Round 1. Ilia is fighting. Like, he is marching forward. Marching forward. He got great forward pressure as always, as we know him. And Justin tried to wrestle. Like, first 30 seconds in of Ilia marching in. And Ilia just kind of threw him off. And he did not respect him. He landed a big right away. And he was so comfortable, he started letting combos go. Boom, 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 boom. Landed a big right, another big right. And then Justin started landing his back. He started throwing his right. He started throwing head kicks. He started throwing his jab out there. He started switching stance, jab. And then he would throw a head kick again. Throw hard calf kicks. And then, bro, what the fuck? Paramount, what the fuck am I lagging? What the fuck am I actually lagging, though? I was lagging during this, like, round 1. And let me tell you. Oh, my heart was racing. I was getting angry. Like, I honestly could have probably, kicked a hole through my TV, threw that out the window, and then, just, man, I could have been angry. That's how angry I was. But I was lagging. So let me know if you were down in the comments down below. But Ilia, man, he's got an underrated calf kick game, man. He was smacking those calves against Justin Gaethje's. He was smacking some hard calf kicks. Ilia landed a big right hand. And around the 211 mark, there was 2 jabs. They both popped it out at the same time and it both hit. Bro, both of them felt it. You can kind of see it in their eyes and you're like, oh, damn. Like, they both were like, okay, I feel you now. And then right after that, Justin Gaethje lands a big right hand. Then he lands an uppercut, back to a left hand, and back to another right hand. And then Justin starts going. He starts throwing a little bit more volume. Starts throwing that a little bit more down. Ilia pushes off, throws, like, he starts ripping to the body shots. Like, there's a minute left. He starts ripping to the body shots. Between the 55-35 sequence, like, second mark, dude, they just start throwing hands at each other. It's just, Gaethje throws a 1-2 head kick up on the cage. He's trying to get out of there. But then he can't. Ilia starts ripping to the body, like multiple body shots. Like Justin Gaethje's trying to use his dirty boxing tactic. Uppercut, left hand, big right. Like he's trying to get out of there. And let me tell you, that will end the round for round 1. Like Ilia looks good. I had an Ilia round 1, 1-0. Round 2. Hey man. Ilia takes the center. Like right off the gate. Ilia starts to feint. And then right away, he starts ripping big shots to the body. Like, ripping them fuckers. Like, boom, boom, boom. Man, Justin's trying to stick to the jab and close, like, the range with Ilia. Try to, like, get him in the clinch, that dirty boxing. Ilia cracked him. With, like, the 4-minute mark, he just straight up cracked him with the big right. Because Ilia's strong pressure. He's always moving forward. He's got a strong jab. Man, Justin, like, kind of, like, did, like, a little, like, I don't want to say wobble, but he kind of, like, rocked his head back, and he was like, oh. And then around, like, the 3:15 mark, 1-2, Justin fired back. Big overhand, though. Like a boom, boom, overhand. And around the 2:48, Justin fired back again. Because he ended up getting cracked right before that. Like, after Justin fired back, there's a second where they waited, Ilia fires back, and then Justin fired right back too. So, he was not letting him get bullied. Don't let him bully you, son. Don't let him bully you. But, dude, Ilia in round 2 started ripping big to the body. As you can kind of tell the total strike differentials. Ilia, he's on mount, bro. Like, Lily on mount, landing some good ground and pound. Then he tries to go for an armbar. I don't know why the fuck he would try this. But he tried going for an armbar. Then he grabbed the far ankle, tried rolling it over. That failed. Went up for a triangle mount. That failed. Then he just got regular mount. And Justin got up because he started scrambling upward. As Ilia's trying to do all these, hickory-dickory bullshit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But Justin was beat up badly. There's like 1 minute left. And Ilia then ends up, getting him back down. Ilia's on top of mount. And he just stays on top till the end of the round. So I had an Ilia 2-0. Man, Justin was badly hurt. And I'm thinking he's done. Like, this round, he'll lose. Like, round 3, it's over. Bruh. Round 3 starts. Oh, my God. The American story comes. Round 3 starts. Justin clinches him right away. The first 15 seconds, Justin lands a good knee. Like, a big knee, like, literally right to the sternum. And Ilia, like, pushed off of him. I noticed it right away. And I was like, oh, damn, he didn't like that. Ilia then fired a big right around the 410 mark. Justin landed, because he's smacking. Justin's smacking low kicks. And then Justin's landing some jabs. Then I shit you not, he landed probably like 5 or 6 jabs, like in a row. He's just, huh, 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 huh. Like, you know, he's just popping the jab. And I'm like, what the hell is Ilia doing? Bruh, Ilia gets fucking dropped. He gets dropped badly by a one overhand. He got stuck with the jab, and then Justin, he did that, that little overhand that he does. Yeah, he landed right on Ilia. He dropped him back, 3-minute mark. Justin on top of him like he was with Patty, doing that little, you know, front headlock, dirty boxing tactic. And honestly, Ilia gets up around the 215 mark. Dude, Justin, like, as soon as he gets up from that 215 mark, Justin threw a head kick and was partially blocked. But you could see it kind of still landed. And it was like, oh, damn. Uh-oh. Ilia's in trouble. Justin cracks him again. Bang! Ilia fires back. Bang! 1-2 nicely landed from Justin. Man, you got 130 left. And he uses that right hand as an escape. Like, when Ilia tried pressuring forward, he he would throw that right hand, like that right hook, and then just kind of like get out of there. Like, he was very smart about that. I will say that. That was great gameplay either from him or his coach. Either way, good play. Ilia is bloodied, bro. Like, round 3 was bad. Like, he was completely stiffed. Like, he did not look like this at all. His profile icon, no way. And Ilia was eating some uppercuts. Like, he ate an uppercut, ate a big right hand. And Ilia started running. Ilia started running a bit. He started moving out to the outside, get away from Justin a bit, try to catch his breath, you know, probably wipe his, like, eye a bit. We'll get to that real soon. And Justin landed a big knee with 30 seconds, like, on the clinch. And then Justin's controlling the clinch. Boom, boom. Head kick as the round ended. And Ilia's like bloodied. Like, he is like bloodied. Like, his nose is big. You can barely, your eyes are swelling. Like, Justin's landing big shots now and heavy shots. They're starting to like really take effect, and you can notice that. I still had it 2-1. Like, Ilia was still up, and I was like, uh-oh. We'll see what happens round 4 and 5. But round 4. Oh my goodness. Whew. Right away, Justin clinch. Big right hand. Ilia, big left hook. Justin attempts the takedown at 410. But then he got the headlock. Instead of the takedown, he actually got the headlock. And then he started, you know, landing on Ilia a little bit. Ilia landed a few, like, nasty body shots. Like, he was ripping those. But then Justin lands his 1-2 head kick. Like, completely lands. All of that landed. A jab, cross, up to the head kick. That landed completely. Around, like, the 340 mark, both of them stiffed another jab again. Like, both of them 8 jabs from each other. Great to see. Because it really, like, stuffed their, like, head back. So I was like, oh, damn. But then around the 320 mark, bro, Justin Gage did that dirty boxing technique where he grabs the neck and he's like, through that shit. Bro, Ilia held his eye for a second. And then Ilia fired a big right hand and threw a heavy low kick. Like, Ilia's eye was so, like, badly, like, swollen and, like, you know, big old cuts over his, like, eye. So he's got blood and sweat and probably, like, bugs around his shit. I will say, that probably did affect him a lot. That probably did. But, like, big shots are starting to land. Like, they're starting to land big. Like, boom, boom, boom. Ilia's holding his eye now. Ilia lands a big body shot. Justin lands a big right. Ilia slides off the cage and goes towards the middle. And I'm like, oh gosh. Oh no, I'm a bit worried now. Ilia tries to clinch just in the middle, gets the clinch initiated, but then he's got the body lock, and then he does like a little trip slash throw. It was a great takedown from him. But then big elbows from Ilia around the 110 mark. And I was like, oh gosh, man. I'm a bit nervous. But then Justin gets up. He gets up at the 45 seconds. So he's only down there for about like 20 seconds. And then both start landing cleanly. Like they're like they're starting to fight now. And it's like, uh-oh. Justin looked at the clock and there was probably like 30 seconds. But he looked at the clock. And I think he wanted to go. Because Ilia, bro, why the fuck would he take that? He tried this weak ass takedown. Like, it was the weakest takedown I've ever seen in my life. Ilia had both legs, like, wrapped around, could have locked it up. All he had to do was drive forward. Bro, Justin sprawled out of that and was heavy on top. And Ilia, like, completely just fell to his knees. What the fuck was he doing? I don't know. But then, literally, like, 10 seconds in that position, Justin Gaethje, like, kind of like stands up a bit, shifts over the side, and just lands a big knee right to the like side or like the rib area. Man, Ilia, you could tell that hurt Ilia because as soon as that landed, Ilia instantly kind of curled up, like even more than he was. And then at the end, they gave up on the stool, man. And that's how your boy, Justin Gaethje, became the champion. Hey, overall, this is a badass fucking card. Like, sick production, great fights. Every single fight was a knockout or, a finish of some sort. I loved it. This is probably, man, it was great. I definitely wish I kind of took it a little bit more, lovey-dovey, but, man, it was a badass fight, and I was super excited to see it. So, boys, if y'all enjoyed today's video, subscribe, like, check out, all my links to my, profile page. But do more content like this, you know how we do. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.